Hello, my name is Josiah Heckman. I'm going to be covering the push-up test. The purpose of the push-up test is to measure the upper body muscular endurance and some of the stabilizing muscles of the upper body and the core. The way you set this up is you have your patient get into a push-up position and with one knee on the ground to start off with, as to not prematurely exhaust them. Then you have them get into full push-up position or the plank position and do push-ups to where their chest is 4 inches from the ground. You have them continue push-ups for 60 seconds or until exhaustion, and you count the amount of push-ups to be done completely without compensation, and that will be their score. Compensation is curving of the low back or extending of the upper cervical region of the neck, as well as coming up offset with your arms or going back to kneeling in the legs. And I will now demonstrate this. So now I'll be demonstrating the push-up test. This is the starting position for this test, which is arms shoulder width apart, one knee extended, one knee flexed as to support you before you start the test so you don't get exhausted. I have my timer set for 60 seconds, and then I will now perform this test. So I was able to do 24 push-ups, so that is my score. This test focuses on testing the push muscles of your upper body. These muscles are pec major and triceps brachii, and there's a little bit of help from other muscles as well as the stabilizing muscles of the core being in the plank position. I believe there are many positives and negatives to this test. I believe one of the positives of this test is the fact that this exercise engages your whole body. That can also be a negative towards this test because maybe your core is not as strong as your arms are and your core gives out before your arms. So that way you would have failed the test before you actually exhausted your push muscles. But overall, I think it's a very solid test and it's very helpful in a chiropractic or a athletic training application.